The nurse was real. The nurse was creepy looking.
No. When I was a child, the neighbor girls down the street from me forced me to watch the Freddy Krueger movies. Oh. And I was probably like 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Young. And ever since then, I have sworn off anything scary. Movies, books, haunted houses. No.
Do you like horror movies?
No, I'm not a big horror movie fan because I always dream about it and stuff like, when I see it, so it always brings nightmares. But I think haunted houses are kind of fun because you know it's fake, you know it's not real. As long as it's not too gory looking, it's kind of fun to get scared with your friends every now and again, I think, you know. Every now and again. Okay. Stress on that.
Once a year, right?
But it is this time of the year, right? And it's fall, the leaves are changing. A beautiful shot behind you.
My grass is growing.
Your grass is growing?
The grass I planted is now growing.
The grass is starting to turn a little greener because we've been able to get a little bit more rain going as we typically do this time of the year. We're still behind where we should be, but at least we're getting some here and there. And there's still the potential we could get more showers rolling through as we finish out this evening before we go into a very dry rest of the work week. It looks like it's going to be super dry for this time of the year. Out there right now, mainly just dealing with the cloud cover. We're in the low to mid 60s, pretty much on par for where we should be temperature wise. Back through the gorge, you can see some pretty neat looking cloud cover here going on with it sticking to some of the higher terrain there, 63. And then back through wine country, Stoller Vineyards, looking at some gray skies back out towards the west and even a few sprinkles coming down once you get into that higher terrain west of the valley. And then for Astoria, we picked up a little bit of rain here and there. We're trying to get some drizzle going here, but otherwise mainly more cloud cover than anything else. Temperatures in the upper 50s there. As we go through the rest of this evening, by the time we hit 8 o'clock, we're going to be seeing mainly just cloudy skies. There's a slight chance we may see a sprinkle or two, but once the sun sets, most of this activity is just going to die down, and we're just dealing with the cloud cover. In fact, some of the cloud cover could try to clear out after midnight, and that could set us up for a foggy start tomorrow morning. So we'll be watching for that and even some patchy drizzle around for tomorrow morning. But for now, some showers trying to push on through before this day is over. And you can see as we look right along I-5, some of these showers are heavier too, a lot heavier than what we've been seeing for most of the day. And so back towards St. Helens, moderate to even somewhat heavy rain trying to come down there. That's pushing on to the south and east. You drop farther south, a few sprinkles over in Vancouver, some heavier stuff just north of Hillsborough coming out of the higher terrain there, and then back through the metro area. Mainly dry, but you can still see some stuff popping up. So for the next couple of hours, there will be that potential for some showers to roll through, some of them a little heavier than what we saw today, and then it all really quiets down. Next system on tap is brewing back to our west. That doesn't get here until Wednesday, and by the time it does, it really just starts to fall apart. So we're not going to see a whole lot of that out of that either. So we're just going to have to go kind of with what we have already as far as rain totals go, because it's going to be a very quiet week for us. And so far, not much. A few hundredths of an inch in and around the Portland metro area. Officially at the airport, though, nothing. And then you get to the coast, and we have done a little bit better here. More than 3/10 of an inch in Astoria, and then closer to half an inch between Tillamook and down towards Newport. And farther south, where there's just been a lot more moisture to work with, we have seen better rain totals there, 3/10 of an inch between Corvallis and back towards Eugene there. So here's how it shapes out, tracking it hour by hour for the rest of the evening. And here we are at 9:30, mainly cloud cover more than anything else, just a slight chance for a sprinkle or two. And then we wake up tomorrow morning, and we're just dealing with the cloud cover here and watching for some areas of fog. So keep that in mind. You may want to allow for a little extra time in the morning, and there will also be the possibility for drizzle. But as we go through the day, by noon, you're going to start to see some breaks in the clouds, and by the time we finish out tomorrow, it's back to the sunshine. So it really turns out to be a beautiful day tomorrow. And then we go into Wednesday, and we start off with the fog around in the morning. Here comes that next system, but as you can see, rain chances really just stay confined to the coast and the coast range. By the time the front swings through here, we just get the cloud cover, and the moisture is just really gone. So we stay dry for Wednesday, and then we'll see a slight cool down behind that front by the time we get to Thursday. So your forecast for Tuesday, upper 60s tomorrow, mainly cloudy for the coast, and we'll have clearing skies for I-5, mainly sunny across central and east. Wednesday, back to rain chances for the coast. Along I-5, upper 60s, so a warmer day for us Wednesday, central and east back into the 60s too. Thursday, a little bit of that cool down behind the front, mid 60s with gradual clearing, but we still, again, stay very dry. In fact, our next rain chance doesn't arrive until we get into the weekend. So here's your 7-day forecast. 67 tomorrow. 68 Wednesday, back to the mid-60s Thursday with lows in the mid-40s. It'll be a little cooler at night. And then we go into the weekend, and Saturday the clouds start to roll in as this next system approaches by Sunday. And it looks like it could bring us some decent shower chances. Fingers crossed that that pans out. Is still a long ways out to know for sure, but something we'll be keeping a close eye on, because really outside of that, there's just nothing moving in for us to track. It's
the mildness just continues.
It does, even deep into October.
Do I dare say traffic seems light out there?
You know, in some spots it some spots it actually does. Just driving in this afternoon on 26, it seemed really light because you didn't get a delay until right before the tunnel.